Okay, ladies, can we all agree that midlife is like the comedy club of life? You can't make this stuff up. One day you're thriving, and the next you're Googling how to save my dying elephant ear plant like it's a code red ER situation we got going on. Today, I'm spilling the tea on all those moments we don't talk about, but we all experience. It's the kind of stuff that makes you laugh until you almost pee. And let's be real, ladies. You probably will pee a little bit because that's just a midlife thing now, too. Am I right? Let's start with the bizarre obsessions that come out of nowhere. Gardening. I used to kill every plant that I even casually glanced at. And I used to mock my sweet, sweet mom for having to stop and be in awe of every single flower she came across. Now I'm whispering sweet nothings to my basil plant. And I'm getting genuinely emotional when my tomatoes ripen. And I literally take 5 minutes to walk up the walkway to my door because I have to ooh and ah over every beautiful little flower that I planted and it actually thriving. I feel like I'm on the runway when I'm walking up to my door. I'm look at that one, look at that one. My kid's like, yeah, mom, those are really beautiful. And redecorating, I'm out here trying to spark joy with throw pillows. Do I need 14 of them? Absolutely not. Am I ordering 3 more the second I'm done recording this podcast? Hell yes. I've become a walking HomeSense commercial. I actually said the words accent wall out loud the other day. Who am I? Fat, let's talk about fat. Fat used to distribute itself evenly and very politely. Now it's like a clingy ex. It just shows up where it's not wanted and it refuses to leave, honey. Back fat? Really? It's like my body held a secret meeting and decided, remember that postnatal back fat? That was fun. Let's do that again. Thanks, biology. I didn't need that plot twist. I tried to button my jeans the other day, and my midlife tummy was like, nope, not today, sister. I had to do lunges to get them on, and I'm calling that my workout for the week. I've actually come to hate jeans in midlife. I seriously ordered sneaky jeans. They are sweatpants that totally look like jeans, but are made out of super soft sweatpant material. They're actually sweatpants with a photo of jeans on them. It's come to this, and I am totally okay with it. Sneaky jeans. You are going to love them too. So here's the thing. I send my kids what I think are hilarious mom memes. Like hilarious mom memes. You know, like top tier parenting content here. And what do I get in return? A 1-word reply. If I'm lucky. And it's the dreaded K. Actually, it's like 2 Ks. KK. Just KK. What even is that? It's not a word. It's not a sentence. It's barely a grunt. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here crafting messages like I'm Shakespeare reincarnated, cracking myself up as I type, pouring my heart and soul into every text. And I still can't get more than a lowercase KK. Honestly, I've started telling myself they must be secretly on a CIA mission and can't risk blowing their cover. I miss the days when I was their favorite person. Now I'm just the crazy meme lady who embarrasses them in the family group chats. But that's okay. I like that. The hair drama. 1 minute, you're living your best life. The next, you're plucking a chin hair that could double as a fishing line. Seriously. Meanwhile, your eyebrows, They've decided to pack their bags and take an extended vacay. But your nose hairs, oh, they are thriving. Like they just got a fertilizer boost or something. Like, how is this happening? I keep tweezers in every room now. And I even bought, wait for it, a magnifying mirror, which, by the way, is not for the faint of heart. And you could spend a good half an hour losing yourself in that stupid magnifying mirror. Brain fog is the cruelest joke of them all. And the other day, I walked into the kitchen, stared into the abyss of my cupboard for what felt like an eternity because I had forgotten what I was looking for. And finally, I had to grab a handful of walnuts. Why? Because at least if I'm confused, I'll have healthy brain fats on my side. Take that, foggy brain neurons. And here's the kicker. I was telling my son about this hilarious comedian that I've been obsessed with lately. It is so funny. He's just the funniest guy ever. And then my son hits me with, Ma, I told you about him 6 months ago. Oh no, it gets worse. As I rack my brain, I realize I've done this, like told him about something I saw somewhere. I'm like, I don't know where I saw this or where I heard this. And I realize that it was him that had actually told me about these things. Because he'll say like, Ma, I'm the one that told you about that. And I've done this at least 3 other times in the past 2 months. And those are just the ones I can remember. So it's like, God only knows how many times I've done this. It's classic midlife reruns brought to you by Menopause Brain. Am I right? I know you know what I'm talking about. It's like laugh or cry here. I hope you're laughing with me, ladies, because this stuff is comedy gold. It's so funny. So now I've made a rule. I only talk about what's happening in the moment because I figure I can't repeat myself. I'm not repeating what somebody else told me, and I've only said it once. This is new, fresh stuff. It's like I am in this moment, and anytime I tell them a story, it's going to be from something that just happened this day. Like narrating the time I waved enthusiastically at somebody across the grocery store, only to realize they were waving at the person behind me. I'm like, what? Ever tried to moonwalk your way out of eye contact? Spoiler, it doesn't work. But hey, at least it's real-time content, and my son can't pull out I'm the one that told you about that, Ma. That's a win, right? Like that is a midlife win in my books for sure. Or what about when your young adult kids decide to make a quick snack? Oh, it's like a Category 5 tornado hits the kitchen. We're talking 3 plates, 2 knives, cutting board, an entire loaf of bread left open to dry out. Crumbs covering every surface like a confetti explosion. And somehow, they've managed to dirty a blender making that darn sandwich. Oh, and all the jars and containers left wide open next to the almond milk left on the counter to die a slow, torturous, plant-based milk death. And as they stroll out like they just won Top Chef, I hit them with the, hey, I'm going to clean that up. To which they casually reply with a mouthful of sandwich, I will after I eat, as they saunter out, leaving a trail of crumbs and drips in their wake. I know, the kitchen, it's just so crazy. I think when they're little, it's because we are making the food, so we are cleaning it up the way we like. But seriously, a little snack is just devastating. It is insane to watch. It's insane to experience. I just have to look away. And the wardrobe situation, I live in leggings. I'm not kidding. And oversized sweatshirts. I have a top on here for recording my podcast and I'm wearing sweat shorts on the bottoms. Always, always, always. I'm going for comfort here. It's not laziness. It's self-care. I mean, jeans are basically prison pants at this point. You know what I mean. Heels? Nope. Give me Blundstone or give me death. And don't even get me started on bras. And then one day, it happens. You say something like, close the door, we're not heating the whole neighborhood. Or turn off the lights when you leave the room. Or keep your mud hooks off the walls. And bam, you've become your mom. And I so get it now. But honestly, turning into my mom, it isn't so bad. Moms are resilient, hilarious, and practically superheroes. If being my mom means knowing how to stretch a dollar, make soup out of nothing, all while slinging gobs of love and compassion on everyone in my path and completing 6 impossible tasks before lunch, then sign me up. Here's the thing. Midlife is messy, but it's also magical. These quirks and mishaps, they're proof that we are alive and kicking. So laugh at the chin hairs, embrace the gardening obsession, and wear those leggings proudly, sister, because midlife isn't about perfection. It's about living authentically, mess and all. You're not losing it, girlfriend. You are finding yourself. And if anyone tells you otherwise, just tell them, try walking a mile in your leggings. Trust me, they couldn't handle it. Thank you for listening. Always love yourself first and have an amazing day.